What's up, NFL Nation? Hold on to your helmets, because we've got some major sideline drama brewing in Dallas. Cowboys defensive star Micah Parsons just dropped a bombshell about CeeDee Lamb's sideline behavior. And trust me, you're gonna want to hear this. Is there trouble in paradise for America's team? Or is this the spark that'll ignite their Super Bowl run? Stick around, because we're diving deep into this Cowboys controversy. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. We're diving deep into some drama that's been brewing on the Dallas Cowboys sideline, and it involves two of their biggest stars, Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb. Buckle up, because this is going to be one wild ride. So, picture this. It's a crucial game for the Cowboys. The tension is high, and all eyes are on the sideline. That's when our man Micah Parsons, the defensive powerhouse, decides to speak his mind about CeeDee Lamb's sideline behavior. Now, before we get into the juicy details, let's set the stage a bit. CeeDee Lamb, the Cowboys' star wide receiver, has been making waves this season with his incredible performances on the field. But it's not just his gameplay that's been catching attention. Lamb's sideline demeanor has been a topic of discussion among fans, analysts, and now even his teammates. Enter Micah Parsons, the linebacker who's never been shy about speaking his mind. In a recent post-game interview, Parsons dropped a bombshell that's got the entire NFL world talking. He said, and I quote, "CeeDee's energy on the sideline is contagious, but sometimes it can be a bit much." Now, hold up. Before we jump to conclusions, let's break this down. Parsons wasn't necessarily throwing shade at his teammate. In fact, he went on to explain that Lamb's passion for the game is undeniable, but there are moments when it can be a bit overwhelming for the rest of the team. According to Parsons, Lamb has a habit of pacing up and down the sideline, constantly chatting with coaches and teammates, even when the defense is on the field. While some might see this as a sign of Lamb's dedication and enthusiasm, Parsons hinted that it can sometimes be distracting for players trying to focus on the game. But here's where it gets interesting, folks. Parsons didn't stop there. He actually praised Lamb's intensity, saying, "CeeDee's like a firecracker out there. He's always ready to explode onto the field and make big plays. That energy is infectious, and it pushes all of us to be better." So, what we're seeing here is a classic case of a double-edged sword. On one hand, you've got a player whose passion and energy are undeniable assets to the team. On the other hand, that same intensity might be rubbing some teammates the wrong way when it's not channeled properly. Now, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. This kind of tension isn't uncommon in professional sports, especially in high-pressure environments like the NFL. We've seen similar situations play out with other big personalities in the league. Remember Odell Beckham Jr.'s sideline antics with the Giants? Or Tom Brady's infamous tablet throwing incident? The key difference here is how the Cowboys are handling it. Instead of letting this simmer and potentially boil over into a full-blown controversy, Parsons is addressing it head-on. By bringing it to light, he's opening up a dialogue within the team about how they can best support each other and maintain the right energy on the sideline. But wait, there's more to this story. Shortly after Parsons' comments made headlines, CeeDee Lamb took to social media to respond. And let me tell you, his reaction was not what anyone expected. Lamb posted a photo of himself and Parsons laughing together at practice with the caption, "Brothers push each other to be better. Thanks for the motivation, MP." Talk about taking the high road. This response shows a level of maturity and teamwork that's truly impressive. It's clear that Lamb isn't taking Parsons' comments as an attack, but rather as constructive criticism from a teammate who wants to see him succeed. This kind of positive attitude is exactly what championship teams are made of, folks. But the story doesn't end there. The Cowboys coaching staff has also weighed in on the situation. Head coach Mike McCarthy praised both players for their passion and commitment to the team. He said, "What we're seeing here is two young leaders who are learning how to communicate effectively. This kind of open dialogue is what makes our team stronger." McCarthy went on to explain that the coaching staff has been working with Lamb on channeling his energy in ways that benefit the entire team. They've implemented new sideline protocols that allow Lamb to stay engaged without disrupting others' focus. Now, let's talk about the impact this could have on the Cowboys' performance. We've seen time and time again how team chemistry can make or break a season. The fact that Parsons and Lamb are addressing this issue head-on, with support from the coaching staff, could be the key to unlocking the Cowboys' full potential. Think about it. If Lamb can harness that incredible energy and use it to rally the team at crucial moments, while also knowing when to dial it back and let others focus, he could become an even more valuable asset to the Cowboys. And let's not forget about Parsons. By speaking up about this issue, he's showing real leadership qualities. It takes guts to address potential problems within the team, especially when it involves a star player like Lamb. This kind of honesty and commitment to team dynamics is what separates good teams from great ones. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, is this really such a big deal? Can't they just play football and leave the drama behind? And to that I say, this is exactly the kind of thing that makes football more than just a game. It's about human dynamics, leadership, and the delicate balance of personalities that make up a team. Remember, these are young athletes under an immense amount of pressure. They're not just playing for themselves, they're carrying the hopes and dreams of millions of fans. Every game, every play, every sideline interaction is scrutinized. Learning to navigate these waters is part of what makes a good player great and a great player legendary. As we look ahead to the rest of the season, all eyes will be on Lamb and Parsons. Fans and analysts alike will be watching to see how this situation develops. Will Lamb's sideline demeanor change? Will Parsons continue to speak up about team dynamics? And most importantly, how will this affect the Cowboys' performance on the field? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. As the Cowboys push for a playoff spot, the pressure will only increase. How they handle this internal dynamic could be the difference between an early exit and a deep playoff run. But here's my take. For what it's worth, this whole situation could be the best thing that's happened to the Cowboys this season. Why? Because it shows that this team isn't afraid to address issues head-on. They're not sweeping things under the rug or letting resentments build. Instead, they're talking it out, finding solutions, and growing stronger as a unit. In the end, isn't that what being a team is all about? It's not about being perfect. It's about being willing to work through the tough stuff together. And from what we're seeing, the Cowboys are doing just that. So, what do you think, YouTube fam? Is Parsons right to speak up about Lamb's sideline behavior? Or should he have kept it in-house? And what about Lamb's response? Is he handling this the right way? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get this discussion going. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and smash that subscribe button if you want more inside scoops on your favorite NFL teams. And hey, ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload.